Hi Big Data people, welcome to this video. This video is about cloud engineer TL interview questions for 6 to 9 years experience for the company Cognizant. Job description. Job description involves expert knowledge on Azure, expert knowledge on Apache Spark and PySpark, and expert knowledge on Azure Data Factory, Data Lake and Databricks, and good exposure on Python. Basics entry level questions. Explain your knowledge on data management. Can you explain your knowledge and experience on Azure Enterprise? Do you have hands-on in Azure Data Lake? Can you explain the knowledge and experience on data warehousing? Do you have hands-on in Delta Lake API? So if any one of the answer for the above question is no, then you are not fit for the job. So if all the questions you have the answer yes, you can proceed further. Spark questions: how to load and transform data using Apache Spark data frames. So you need to explain all the steps and write code for it wherever necessary. Second question is how to do data manipulation using Spark session. Third one is explain all concepts of Spark to a novice user. PySpark questions. So how to implement PySpark on Azure Databricks? What are data frames and data processing? And what are the APIs and libraries attached to it? So you need to explain the whole picture of Azure Databricks here. Second one is how to integrate PySpark with cloud. So what are the steps you will take to integrate this PySpark with the cloud? All these things you need to explain. Third one is how to implement data security in PySpark. What are the practices you can do for making this? You need to explain. A problem is given in the PySpark. You need to solve it using PySpark. An input is given with different managers and different employee IDs are given here, and the first name of the persons are given here. You need to form an output like in the right side. So you need to find how many times each employee uses each manager. Try to give a solution using PySpark. Azure questions: how to create Azure Databricks service, and next one is explain Azure Databricks architecture. Third one is how to create Azure Databricks or cluster, and then you need to explain what is cluster pool and cluster policy also along with this one. And fourth one is how to access Azure Data Lake from Databricks. What are access keys and SAS token which will be used along in the data lake. And next one is how to secure and access data lake using notebooks. Azure questions continued. Have you built data pipelines? Particular data pipelines using Azure Data Factory via Apache Spark and PySpark. Both methods you need to explain here. And second one is how you handle structured and semi-structured data from various sources like Blob, JSON, Avro, and RDBMS. Next one is explain Delta Lake API. So the Delta Lake API complete API you need to explain here. Python is a need in hand for the cloud engineers, and there are two questions from this section. First one is we need to find the execution time of a function. So from the starting to end, how much time it is taking for the execution. We need to implement a decorator to find this one. Second one is how you implement a graph using Python. So you can try any options like any packages or modules, or you can write your own code for the graph. You can write here and expand them. SQL questions. Here SQL is a must for cloud engineers, and there is one question from this section. You need to write one good example query by joining both joins and subqueries. So you need to use both the subqueries and joins, and you need to form one query for any example you can know. So any scenario based or any your previous project based you need to spend here. HR questions. So what are your strengths and weakness? And how will you make your strength and weakness as a plus in organization or for your self development? So this is some critical question you need to answer from your previous knowledges. So what are your things you are going to tell as the strength or weakness? Based on that you need to explain this one. Thank you big data people. Thanks for the watching. Please subscribe, share and comment the channel. Big data tunnel be big.